So as I stated in the previous video, all the big cool stuff's kind of done with, and we're working on the smaller little details and all the wiring and lights and all that little garbage that's not really exciting and can't really compile a long video covering it. So I think what I'm going to do going forward is just kind of put together some short videos showing what Dan and I came up with to do the minor repairs and fixes as we move along. So the next few videos will probably be like 5 to 10 minutes tops, just covering the little fixes we're doing. And with that, we'll get started today with showing what we did with the tail lights and the turn signals. The sockets were pretty beat up and worn out on both, and we bought some aftermarket units and replaced them in the housing, and we'll get started showing you how we did that. So here's one of the front turn signal housings, and the socket, you can't see in there real well, but it's corroded inside of there and a bit nasty looking. The other ones were worse. Well, these just basically kind of press fit in here, and the other ones came out pretty easy. This one's giving me a hard time, so I'm going to put some PB Blaster on here, let it soak for a few minutes, and then we'll twist this out of the housing. So I sprayed a little PB Blaster in there. It's been soaking for a couple minutes now, and I've got it clamped in the vise. And now we'll give it a twist and see how easy it comes out. And there you go. That's all there was to it. Alright, so I already pulled out the turn signal housings from the front and the taillight housings from the rear. It's pretty straightforward how to get those out. I don't think I need to show you that. But all of my sockets are pretty corroded in rough shape. The driver's side rear one had a different socket just kind of hanging loose in there that they jerry-rigged in there and wired, and so I wanted to replace the 4 sockets with proper sockets just so I could get good connections and get good lighting with them. So what I did was I went to O'Reilly's and I picked up one of these aftermarket sockets just to try it out, and the housing fits into the opening on both the turn signal and the tail lights, but it kind of just dangles loose in there. It doesn't really fully seat from the inside, and just don't care for it. So what I did was I ordered some replacement sockets from Max. It's MAC''S, and they fit a little tighter. Okay, maybe a lot tighter. There we go. So they fit in there a bit snugger. But again, once you get them seated, the old ones were a snug fit and they bottomed out. I don't really care for this, but I think this is probably going to be my best option. And I think what I'm going to end up doing is putting some JB Weld on here to get those to not rock around like that and to stay put. But I'll talk to Dan about it and see what he thinks, and we'll go from there with it. I also ordered new gaskets because as you can see, the gaskets on the back are all rotted away. So I ordered new gaskets for all 4 lights. And on the rear, I ordered new lenses also. So I'll show you those as soon as those come in and we get them put on the truck. So Dan recommended soldering the new sockets into the taillight housings and turn signal housings, and that's what you're going to see me attempting to do here. I probably should have stuck with just running the camera, but now you'll get to enjoy watching me butcher soldering these sockets into the housings.
Get it closer. Get the heat closer, Pat. Get it closer. Get it hot first. All right.
I'm having a hard time dropping the video.
Hold on. Let's...
So here I wanted to show you some of the solder joints. I don't know how well that's focusing in, but figured I'd show you the four real quick here. And one thing I like about the solder is if I ever have to pull the sockets out, we'll be able to heat the housings back up with a torch again and pull them out. So as you can see, that was a pretty easy fix and an upgrade. Now I'm going to have good lights and good turn signals going forward. They should be good and bright and last another 50 years or so for the truck. So thanks for stopping by again. I appreciate all of you watching my videos, and I can't wait to see you on the next one. Take care.